Hey, hi, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another amazing, fantastic episode of the Unclaimed XP podcast. I'm Rugrat DG, as you guys probably know by now, because it's episode 12, and I'm here with my boy, Hunter Happens. Hunter, what up, dude? What's going on, man?
Ooh, what's going on? How you doing today, Rug?
You know, I'm chilling. I'm excited. I'm hoping to get a cat today, so my mind's in a bunch of different places.
Hell yeah,
I'm out here, man.
Hell yeah. So hold on. So we're getting a cat today.
Yes, hopefully.
We are.
We are, me and you. Yeah,
okay.
A podcast cat.
We're getting a podcast cat. I love it. All right.
Cat.
Dope. All right. I'm just learning
sure
about this now.
she's gonna want to like hang out with us while I'm doing the podcast. Like, oh hey, come say hi to your stepdad.
Dude, that's so exciting though. All right. So tell us about this cat. I want to hear more about this cat.
So it's has 4 legs.
Oh, dude. Obviously, I would hope so.
I mean, it's hard to explain. I mean, you guys will see pictures. I'll post tons of them on
sweet
Instagram and Twitter because it's gonna be my baby.
Mm-hmm.
But right now the cat's name is Platypus. Really creative. Love it. Not gonna be a thing though. Not having that as a name. So it's a 3-year-old domestic short hair cat. Real small. We're small. And me and my roommate were like, you know what? We're gonna name it after a Pokemon because my roommate's not the biggest gamer, but he's a huge Pokemon player. So we were going through all the names. We went through, I think we had like 25 names off of just Gen 1 because that's my favorite. So we're like, all right, let's go through all of Gen 1. We came up with some good ones. And then we were like, all right, let's dabble into some Gen 2. And then we found it. Togepi. Togepi is going to be the name of this cat, if we can fully agree on it. The other one we had was a Bellsprout, was one of them. Okay. For some reason, Bellsprout was just it was like a meme. It's like, that's totally a Pokemon name that you will know. Mm-hmm. And then Lugia. Lugia was the other option. For those who don't know who Lugia is a legendary Pokemon from Gen 2.
You know, I like Lugia for a cat, actually.
Right? That's a good name. There's a lot of good names of Pokemon.
There really are. There really are, actually. But, you know, Togepi, I think, is taking the cake for me, too.
Yeah, it's so cute because Togepi was such a cute little thing that Misty walked around with.
Yeah. It was, oh my God.
Oh, you're precious.
I remember,
that's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, I remember when I first learned what Pokemon that was or whatever, and I was like, man, I want it. I want everything.
Everyone wants Togepi.
Everybody wants Togepi, man. Togepi is just everything. Togepi is my everything.
Like, we were going through so many different ones. Like, we had Meowth, but then we realized the Meowth was just not good enough.
Yeah. That's too...
Then we were like...
You know, it's too on perfect. The nose. Yeah, it's like, yeah, you know, you definitely, I think you hit the money with Togepi, to be honest.
Then we had Persian, which is the evolution of Meowth. So if we get, there's a couple other cats that we were interested in, but this one is the one we definitely want. But if we get another one, we'd have to think about, Persian, it fits well, because if anyone knows what Persian looks like in Pokemon, that's what kind of the cat looks like. Or the other 2 cats that we were looking at. And then I wanted Mew, because I think Mew's really cute. One, it works for a cat, and it also works because Mew is just a cute Pokemon.
And yeah, definitely a good cat name. Seriously, that's awesome.
Dude. Yeah, we had like so many names.
Dude, I am so excited for you. That
Dude,
oh my God.
Man.
Yeah, I'm gonna be watching out for those pictures. I need to see this adorable cat. So
like, I'm nervous, man, because I have no patience. Like, if my mind is set on something, I'm going for it 100%. Like, don't stop me. So I have to make an appointment with the SPCA because of COVID and everything like that. So I'm really hoping when I call, I'll be like, listen, I need an appointment today. Like, I know your job is to let me take cats and adopt them. I'm doing this today. Like, I will take this cat home now. Here's whatever money you need. I'll buy everything that you guys tell me to buy for this animal. And I'm leaving with it today. Like, I want to pull straight Karen. Like, I need to speak to a manager. I want it now. Because this thing, once we named it, we were screwed.
Yeah. We
shouldn't have named the cat.
Once you pre-name an animal, then you have to have this animal.
I know, man.
It's gonna be upsetting if it doesn't happen.
Because it's so, dude, I'm gonna be so heartbroken. I'm gonna be in a mood. Like, I'm gonna end up like, I'll probably end up being like really petty and going to like PetSmart or other pet stores and looking for other cats. Be like, fuck it, they didn't want me to adopt this one. Fine, I'll go find a place that does want me to adopt this one.
You're the new Togepi.
you're gonna be Togepi. Is that wrong? If you already come up with the name for a cat that you don't own yet, like, I just see this cat, we're like, all right, this cat's probably gonna be named Togepi, and we don't get it, and I go to another pet shop and I end up adopting a cat, is it okay to name it Togepi? Or do I have to change the name now?
Honestly, I think that's more of like an opinion thing. I think, in my opinion, that's fine. Like, it's a name. Like, I don't know. The cat wasn't born with that name. It's not like you're like adopting a child that was born with a name and being like, yo, no, you're Kyle now. Like,
you're gonna be Kyle.
No. Like, well, I've been Chris for like 14. No, you're Kyle.
You're gonna
now.
go as Kyle now.
It's like, I think it's a little bit different, but like, I don't know. I think it's an opinion thing. In my opinion, nah, man. Any cat can be Togepi if you want it to be.
True. I don't know. I just don't want to like. Every time I call, they knew if we get a different cat, Togepi, it's like, oh, but you're not the Togepi.
But you're not the Togepi.
You're not the Togepi that I fell in love with when I was drunk last night. So note to self, if you have, this is for anybody who's listening, if you have a roommate that is very sendy, or what that means is like, he's down for anything. Like if I ended up coming home with like a parrot, he'd be, oh, he doesn't like birds. All right, bad example. If I came home with a dog, we're not allowed to have dogs. Like, there's no way we can get away with that. You can easily get away with a cat. He would be totally fine with it. He'd be like, hey, man, just send it. That's exactly his personality. So we were drunk last night, and my other neighbors in the apartment were like, guys, just get a cat. Like, and then like my neighbor pulled out her cat. She's like, yeah, like this is I think it was Mr. Meowington. That was his name. Yeah.
That's
so
great.
She's like, yeah, this is what you would need. And then I was like, Tom, I'm gonna go get a cat tomorrow. Do you want to come with me? He's like, send it. Like, I'm not gonna be upset with you. I was like, I'm like, really? He's like, dude, if you just came home with a ton of cats, what am I gonna say to you? I'd be like, fuck, now we have all these cats we gotta hang out with. So that's kind of where I was at. So I was like, I woke up to do the podcast. I was like, oh my god, I have like right now it's 8:23 in the morning. We're recording right now. I have an hour and a half until I can call and start complaining that I need this cat immediately.
just call and be like, hi, can I help you? I need Togepi now. Like, what is happening? Are you okay? like
I just, dude, you have no idea how heartbroken I'll be if they're like, sorry, we don't have any more appointments scheduled for today. And I'd be like, no!
Sorry, we don't have any Togepis here, sir. Please call another Pokemon Center. Oh my god.
Oh, the wrong God. Pokemon Center, sir.
Wrong Pokemon Center. Damn it. Called 15 of these for now. All right. Seriously though, that's awesome. Like, I really, really hope that everything works out. Like, yeah, let me know. Let me know. Like,
I will, bro.
As soon as you, I'll still be up. So let me know as soon as you call and everything. Like, I want to know. I want to know what the dealio is.
I want to know.
Yep. I bet. But yeah, man, like, that sounds very cool. That sounds very cool. Nothing as interesting on my side. I've just been getting my finances together like a boring and adult. God, I can't even speak.
No, man, that's cool though. But that's cool though. Like, finances are important, so you can buy cats.
So I can buy. Yeah, I'm getting my finances together so I can buy cats. That's what this is all about, dude. Oh my god, I'm so happy that you said that,
dude. People always say there's a reason. Whether it's retirement or cats.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna retire with cats. So that's just that's my reason.
There we go.
Right? Yeah.
There we go.
I take the best of both worlds and I just mash them together.
Sorry.
But yeah,
no,
like
at this point.
I've just been getting my finances in order, so nothing really crazy on my side, but just kind of it's exciting. It does feel really good too to like get everything in order and like be a bit more organized and just feel like you have a bit more of a plan. It's definitely really nice, but I'm still in the process of it. So still things to do, still stuff to set up and all that, but well on the way towards what I should have been on the way for a very long time. Other than that, just my week has been normal. Been doing my normal thing, working, streaming, making other things. I've been falling behind a little bit. I've been getting a little bit just overwhelmed with things to do. So I've been spreading myself a bit thin. So I definitely have fallen behind a bit on like the YouTubes and whatnot, which is bad.
True.
But, yeah, but gonna be getting back on track in there. I just got done recording a new video for that, so gonna get that edited up and everything. But I'm just excited to try and get everything back on track. So my week has been good. Just been trying to salvage my weeks mostly lately. Just been trying to get everything back on track. Other than that, no, I'm not getting a cat or anything. But
yeah, I hate impulse buying. I hate impulse decisions because like I'm nervous, man. I'm so nervous,
dude. I bet, man. I mean,
what do I do?
I made the impulse decision to get like a Snickers, and that made me nervous. So like I can only imagine you're getting a whole cat.
Like I'm not worried about the money. The money has nothing to do with it. It's now I'm responsible for this thing's life, which I feel like I am more than capable of handling, and with my roommate.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, oh my god, like there's gonna be another living thing in this house that's gonna rely on me
Mm-hmm.
for love and affection and food and water.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh my god. So is this like what a dad feels like? Because this is a lot.
It's exactly what a dad feels like when you get a cat. It's exactly what it feels
Be a
like to
cat
be
dad.
a new parent. It's exactly
Whew.
what it feels like.
Whew.
100%.
I'm gonna need like a mimosa after this one.
Oh my god, a mimosa. Jesus Christ. All right. Damn. What a good intro, man. Yeah, yeah, what a good intro. I'm really enjoying this so far. But what have you been playing?
Right?
Have you been playing a lot of stuff this week or
So it's been COD. Like I'm
Mhm.
really into the whole Warzone grind. I
Nice.
want to play Siege this week because the new DLC dropped. Sorry, it took me a minute there.
No,
I
you're
think it's like
good.
Steel Wave, I believe it's called. So like Almond and Mel were like, oh, let's try it out. Let's try it out. And then the day we were gonna try it out, I worked overtime and I was like, listen, I had a
Yeah.
rough day at work. I'm not doing it. Not doing it. I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah. No, I heard about that. I heard about the new season and whatnot coming out. So that's really exciting. That's really
Yeah.
exciting, and I love that game. So I'm really excited for it. I hope it's good.
Yeah, I have the season pass, so I might as well like see what it is, enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
Play a couple games, see if it's something that whatever patches they did.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I guess so. Right now, it's just been COD. I normally play Minecraft Dungeons every week because I do a YouTube series on it. But
Mm.
because of everything that's been going on with work, I've had no time to record. So I'm hoping that maybe I can get a recording done, like maybe Sunday night, maybe depending on what time I have to go see my new cat. Please, for the love of God, have an appointment open today. But I might see if I can pump out a recording really quickly.
Gotcha.
Because consistency is key, guys. Consistency is key in content creation. It's annoying because being Hunter are not consistent, but it's very
Yeah,
important to be consistent.
it's a process. It really is. Like, especially when you try to do a lot. Like, we do have a lot on our plates, so that's no excuse. But it definitely doesn't help. It's definitely made things a lot more tough. Just trying to manage time is so much more tough than I thought anything would be in this industry. Like working for yourself and trying to build your own brand and things and whatnot. It is definitely, I never thought trying to manage your time would be the hardest thing about that, to be honest, But yeah, I just wanted to touch real quick on something you said that you were talking about doing recordings and what you've been doing recordings on your YouTube for like playthroughs and whatnot on Minecraft Dungeons. How have you been liking that? Have you been enjoying doing that? And has it been been received well? Like, I don't know, how's that been going?
I mean, for the amount of subs, because like I was never really big into YouTube. Like every
Mhm.
couple months, I'll do like 2 or 3 weeks or 4 weeks consistently of uploading.
Mhm.
And I think it goes really well. I mean, right now I'm just under 200 subs, so like to me that's a big deal because like I never post, and
Yeah,
I've definitely been gaining a lot of support. Like my videos average maybe like 20 to 30, which to me is a lot because it's like wow, like people are really interested in the content that I'm putting out, and I'm also live streaming on YouTube while on Mixer because my plan is when this is all over to transition just to solely YouTube
gotcha.
because right now for what my job is, I'm looking to get a different job within the same field, but that
Mm.
would require my hours to be like I'd be working like 3 to 11. Or I guess
Mm.
for the first maybe year of my life, I would be special assignment. So I would be working like day shift one week, and then if they tell me I need to go over to nights, I got to go do nights for a couple weeks until they tell me otherwise, until I can bid on a certain shift.
Gotcha.
So my goal is because streaming is just a big part of it. I know YouTube, if I mean, I'm sure you could agree with this. Like, you're a content creator if you are successful on YouTube. Like, there's no, like, a successful YouTuber, there is no question whether or not, oh, they're successful or they had like a couple really good streams. Let's say, like, if you are a successful YouTuber, you've made it in content because you can branch off to streaming, to podcasts, and you will already have a big following come with you. It's
Yeah,
a lot easier for you to move around, I guess, if that's the word I'm looking for.
yeah, YouTube is definitely a lot more well established than like any other kind of content creation like platform, just in general. I feel like so
Yeah.
like obviously it's a lot bigger than whatever like Twitter or Facebook, all those other ones that people do make content on. You can make long form content on YouTube, you make short form content on there. You can do streaming
Exactly.
now. It is obvious. I think it's the king of content creation in a way, and you're right, if you do have like a good audience on there, you can go and do other things, and there's a lot of people that are going to follow you. You can go stream on another platform, a lot of people will follow you. You can go make other little videos on Twitter or something, a lot of people will follow you and look at that stuff. Like it's
Exactly.
pretty insane. It really is. It really is. And I think
Yeah.
it's also like the highest point of like it's where everybody who spends time on some kind of content creation platform, whether it be Twitch, Mixer, or whatever, like, you know, they spend time on Twitter, they spend time on Instagram. All of those people also spend time on YouTube. That's just how it is. Like they have the biggest cross section of people that are in the content industry. You know what I mean?
Oh, for sure.
So it's really cool to see that, and it's really like it definitely, like you said, it's definitely like you made it once you're on there, and you are pretty big on there. Like I'm sure it's like a feeling of like you made it, but I think it never stops. I don't think it ever ends, you know? I feel like once you get there, I feel like more work has to be done just to stay there. So it's, yeah.
I think getting YouTube content out is harder than just streaming in a sense.
100% it is, because you not only do you have to plan what you're going to record, you also have to edit it up and everything like that, which does take a little bit of skill and time to learn. And it's a lot more tough than just pushing go live and then you just stream a video game
around with everybody.
And you talk or whatever, like you just messing around with people who say hi in your chat. Like it's a lot different. It's so much different, and it's a huge learning curve coming from just streaming to making that kind of content as well. So I was just really interested to see like how the gaming content has been going for you, because I tried that as well, and I didn't really like, I just didn't enjoy it. I don't know, I didn't really enjoy it because I was gaming all the time already for like streaming, so I kind of wanted to do something else for, you know, YouTube. But
I like the way you're going about it. Like I love the different types of videos that you're posting.
Yeah,
and I've thought about doing stuff like that, but like for some reason my mind, I just can't be that creative. I'm sure if I really sat down and focused more on YouTube and less on streaming, which seems to be where, like I said, that's where I want to head. Because I want to, even though like I know streaming has never been, there was one point in my career where I was very successful and I was like, man, this is really working out. And then I made some terrible decisions on either games that I played and the timing that I did that, or switching platforms, or just going in a different direction. I know eventually streaming is going to be kind of like a rare thing for me, and it'll just be YouTube. So that's why I want to start now, so I can always have that little content creator side of myself. But for me, it'll always be video games, because I'm a very hyper person, and when it comes to YouTube, I can amp that up a little bit. Like if I could record for like a half hour and like look through the Minecraft dungeon thing, like that's a really easy game to record because you don't have to do a whole lot of editing.
Yeah.
So it's like now it's kind of like a point where like I'm learning how to do like a little editing tricks, and then I'll be moving on to like a different type of game. But I'm nervous because once Minecraft Dungeons is done, what am I gonna do? Because I've always wanted to do like reaction trailers and stuff like that, like react to like things that are dropping. Because I can really like make myself like really over the top if I have to. But I really like, I admire what you're doing. I just don't know if I could do it well. Like I know how to play games. I know how to entertain people while playing video games, and that's what I know.
See,
and I don't know if I could pull myself out of that.
Yeah, see, that's exactly where I was too. That's why I did like gaming content, because I was comfortable with that. I knew that I could do it because I already had been doing it. And I mean, it might not have been the most successful because it was still different and not just like streaming, but it was definitely a lot more comfortable to me than just what I'm doing now, which is mostly just like talking head portions of like I just like storytelling. That's what I've been doing mostly, or just talking about like things that I really enjoy, like products that I enjoy, or just, you know, like things of getting into streaming or whatever. Like I don't know. I wanted when I started to like do that, I wanted to challenge myself a bit more, so that way I would get myself out of that comfort zone and just like learn new things. And I'm not gonna lie, it has been very tough and really, really hard. Like it has been so fucking challenging. Oh my God, trying to come up with different ideas and things to do. Like I am not the most creative person, so like that's why I stream and play video games, because it's fun, and you just the creativity happens in front of you instead of me having to make it and come up with a video idea and like a script and things to talk about. It's definitely a lot more challenging. And
it's so much, man.
Yeah. So like I was right there. I was right there where you are, where I was like, I could either do that or I could just, make more gaming content. And I just I wanted to challenge myself a little bit more, because this is what I wanted. This is more of what I wanted my YouTube channel to be. I wanted it to be something different, like another different kind of content that people can get, because people can come to my stream for that certain kind of content where I'm streaming, playing games, or chatting with whatever, you know, I'm just doing my thing. And then people can go to YouTube for my other kind of content where I have like videos on things that I like, or just videos of me talking about like my personal experiences, that kind of stuff. Or maybe I do like some kind of traveling one or something someday. Like, I'm not sure. We'll see where that goes. And then, you know, people can go to my Twitter for different things. Like, so I'm trying to like make sure that my content that I post is all like different in its own way on each platform. So it's still me, but just different a little bit, if that makes sense.
No, I get it. And that's super smart. And I hear a lot of people saying that's the way to do it.
Yeah, it's just so tough, man. It is so tough. Like, it's tiring. It really is. But like, I know you've been doing your thing on TikTok a lot too. So I have been seeing that, like, you've been posting that on Twitter, and that's really fucking cool. So like, I know you've been feeling that too. I know you've been trying to like do different things and new things and whatnot.
Yeah.
It's definitely challenging, man. It is definitely challenging.
TikTok is, oh my God, man. Like, I'm doing well for like me. I know I can do better, but it really breaks my heart. And I'm watching other content creators, like smaller ones who are growing at a very fast rate. And there's some people that I've talked about this on stream before, where there's one guy who was on Mixer. He's not on Mixer anymore, but he's blowing up on TikTok as like 500,000 followers. And I'm like looking at his content, and bro, it's so bad. It's like super cheesy. And like it doesn't have any substance. Like there was one that it was he was like talking, he was doing like a small skit about GameStop employees. So the kid, he pretends to be a kid going, I was like, I want to buy GTA 4. And then he switched over to the GameStop employee going, oh, all right, blah, 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 that's $24.99. And then he goes back to the kid. What? I just sold you my GTA 5 copy and it only gave me back $9. And he goes back to the GameStop employee. Man, you really haven't been here before. And that was it.
Gotcha. Yeah.
That was the whole thing. And that got like 30,000 likes. And I almost put my head through the goddamn wall. I was like, are you fucking serious? I did a whole skit voice overing the fucking Grinch and going in different scenes of my own apartment to pretend that I was, you know, like it was all about like a stream schedule.
Yeah.
Like how streamers always come up with excuses to not stream. And it's like, excuse me? Like that guy got 30,000 likes, and I could like that video, any video that I try hard on, I get like no likes.
You know what?
If I get a video.
Okay, sorry. I just wanted to interject. You know why it got 30,000 likes? That's because it was based off a meme that he didn't even create.
Bro,
so
like, I want to put my head through my monitor right now.
I know.
Like, are you fucking serious, bro?
Just think about it for a second. Like, you're creating things that are actually new and original and actual like substance to it. He's just playing off an old meme and getting likes on that. Like, his content doesn't have as much substance as yours. So like, I get why it's frustrating. I totally get that. But dude, like,
bullshit, man.
It's bullshit, but you gotta realize that you're the better content creator. You're the better person for doing your original stuff and actually working on you.
But no one would believe me because it's like this dude has 500,000 followers and I have just over 1,300.
Yeah, but
that's not the only thing that pisses me off though. There's more.
Oh.
So there's this one. So I worked with Advanced GG, which is a supplement company. And I'm still partnered with them. Really good people. They sponsor a team, which really like the team. And I found one of the content creators from the team who's now on TikTok. And she's a very pretty girl. She's a great content creator. I fucking love her streams. But her TikToks are, once again, really, really simple, yet they blow up. And it drives me to put my head through a goddamn wall. It'll be one where she'll just be standing there, not doing anything. Like, to clarify, she's not one of those streamers who like uses their body. Like, she's usually wearing like a hoodie. But I'm not gonna lie, she's a very pretty girl. She's a great content creator. So I'm not taking that away from her. But I'm just saying she'll stand there, play a song in the background, and she'll have like a little quote saying like, "Oh, love when I get to play with my friends." ... And she'll just like play the sound in the background, and then like she'll just like voice over the last fucking like word, because that last part of the word makes sense to the quote she was referring to above her head. And that's like the majority of her videos. And they get like thousands of likes, and I think she just got over like 30,000 in like no time. And it's like, I'm just like, bro, I did an entire skit, all original, made it myself. I sat there and I did exactly what Hunter told me to do. I need to get a journal. I wrote down all these ideas, any sound that I heard, and I had like, wow, that'd be a really good idea. I wrote it down. I've been doing that, and I'm like, what?
Dude, you've been doing fucking awesome. Like
Thank
1,300
you.
followers is nothing. Is not like nothing. You know, like obviously that's something. And your content's fucking great on TikTok. Like I love it, dude. I think you've been doing
Thank
awesome.
you.
Like I think you should just
Thank
keep it up. Like I know it's
And I
tough.
plan on it.
Yeah, good. I know it's tough, like to like look at other people and see that kind of stuff that's getting like crazy amount of likes just for like random stupid shit. But like you never know what video is gonna be it. It could be some random video that you're gonna do in a week from now where you don't even have like think about it that much. You just have like you're like, oh, this will be funny, and then you do it, and then it gets like fucking million likes. Like you have no idea what's gonna be the
I know,
one.
and I hate that.
And then that
But-
one video that gets you a million is gonna get half of that million to go watch your other videos and see all that other amazing content that you did, all of that other stuff that you put so much fucking work into, and then you'll actually get the appreciation that you wanted for that. But I totally get why that upsets you, because everybody goes through that. Everybody has that part where they work really hard on a video or some kind of content that they're creating. They work so hard on it, and then they post it and it does not do as well as they hoped. It just flops, or they does not do as well as they hoped. They see other things getting more likes and things that are just not as good or not as well produced, not as well done. Like it's just, yeah, I totally understand where that why that would upset you. But I think the important thing is to focus on the content that you're producing and actually being proud of the content that you're making. And just like, you know, it's more about loving the process, right? Like shit, I bet it was really fun to record that video in your apartment, man.
Man.
It looked fucking fun. Like shit, dude.
Like, I was doing so much, and I love what I do, and I love doing it. But it's like I understand, like, all right, I have 1,300 followers. That's fine. That's really great. That's awesome. I'm really proud. I've had 3 viral videos since I've started doing this, and like I think it was October. So I've been really enjoying this entire process. But it's like seeing people do that, and it's like, bro, you literally just fucking sat in your room, propped your phone up on your computer stand, and you just like kind of like bobbed your head to the music, and then you're just like, at like the last word pointing up to the quote you posted, and that got like 10,000 likes, and it's like, dude.
Yeah, I'll give you an example of mine too. That video that I posted of on YouTube of my like experimental like B-roll epic footage or whatever.
Yeah.
It was really cool. I had a great time doing that. It was a lot of fun. It was super challenging and super just different. Like it was nothing I've ever done before, and it was so weird to do. It was really hard to edit too. Like it took me so long to do it. It took me so fucking long to do it. I worked so hard on it. And it's my least viewed video. I have like no views on it. It's like nothing. It's honestly, it was crazy when it happened. It was really crazy. I was like, man, that sucks.
Dude, yeah.
But I had so much fun. I had so much fun doing it, and I just realized that I really just enjoyed the process of doing it a lot more than whatever views that come from it. And I never know what's gonna happen later on. You know, that video is there in perpetuity. It's there forever. You know, like unless YouTube goes somewhere, which I doubt they will, but like it's there forever. You know, like same with TikTok, like that's gonna be there forever. You know, like TikTok isn't going anywhere. Like that shit's gonna be there for quite a long time.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just something that is annoying, and I get it, and I get it.
Nah, it is. I get that, dude. I get that. So it's rough. It's rough out there. So I'm sure there's tons of other people who are feeling that way as well. And if you guys are one of them, make sure you let us know. Hit us up in the comments, or you know, tweet us or whatever. Like, let us know what kind of struggles that you've gone through, because we love to hear all these like different life stories and different like things that people overcome, because it's really nice. It's awesome, you know. And what else is there to life than telling stories, to be honest?
I'm changing the thought of the week. That's it.
Okay,
that's gonna be it. We're gonna go back to that a little bit later.
Dope.
Because that was a lot. We've been doing this intro for 28 minutes.
We have been. I think this is a good intro. I've been enjoying this conversation.
This is the best. This is the best conversation we've had.
Yeah.
Today.
Like, let us know. Let us know if you guys enjoy this kind of conversation, because me and Rug have these kind of conversations like off camera a lot.
You should hear us try to set this shit up.
Yeah, we usually just talk about like just random stuff, man, and we just go so in depth and detail and not like, I don't know, if you guys enjoy this kind of stuff, let us know, because maybe we'll do like an episode like this or something, and we'll
just literally just kind of BS,
just kind of BS and just talk
like a
about
bonus episode,
talk about life things and like, you know, just struggles with streaming or just things in general, like whatever. So yeah. Anyway, sorry about that. That's that was a great intro. I really enjoyed that.
Good for us.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Anyway. Other than that, I actually I hadn't said what I've been playing.
Nothing. You played nothing.
I just realized I didn't play anything. Nothing happened this week for me. Nothing at all. We're gonna skip past all of this. No, but real quick, I have been playing a few things on the Switch mostly. I picked up a few games on the Nintendo sale, the summer sale that's been going on. I picked up Hue, that indie game that was like $5. Dude, I have been loving that game. It is so much. Oh my god, it is so much fun. It's such a great indie game. Like, it's so much fun. I love the puzzles that it does, the colors. Like, I really like the colors of it too, because it adds a little bit more like I don't know, just an immersive feel. It's just really good. It's really good, and it doesn't seem like the longest game ever. So I think it looks like it's definitely worth the $5 for me right now. It's like half off right now, I think, or something like that. But it is so good. Honestly, I've been really enjoying that. And then other than that, there's another game on the Switch that I've been playing called What the Golf, and it's such a fun game. It's the most ridiculous, like, punny golf game that you'll play ever. It's the best thing ever. It really is. So yeah, the description of it does a really good job of painting the picture for it. So it's a golf game that makes you say, what the golf? Which basically means that what the fuck, because like it's really what happens. Like when you play a game on there, you're like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, you know what? That's how I feel about majority of the time.
Dude, it's a wonderful. If you feel like that the majority of the time, then you'll enjoy this game, because that you'll just focus all that energy on there, and then that shit will be great.
Dude, let's do it. I'll buy it. Shit.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. I think it's only like $15, and it's definitely worth it. Yeah, it's definitely worth it to me. But yeah, anyway, those are the games that I've been playing. I've been trying to like just switch it up to different things. I haven't played COD in a little while. I haven't played Animal Crossing in a little while either.
Yeah, same. I feel bad because I love that game, but I'm just like,
me too. It's so hard to keep up on, man. It really is. I'll definitely it's definitely gonna get back into my rotation. I'm sure eventually I'll pick it back up and just like throw it right back in my rotation of games that I'm playing, because that game is way too good to never play again.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, it's not one of those games where like I played it for a bit and it's gone. Nah, that thing's it's gonna be like World of Warcraft to me, and we have a little thing on World of Warcraft later, but it's gonna be like World of Warcraft to me, where I play it every year. Every year, there's some time, usually around this time, which is around my birthday, I want to play World of Warcraft for some reason, for some unspoken reason. There's nothing in the world that happens or anything that occurs for this to happen, but I have this hankering to play World of Warcraft.
Dude, and so I'm with you.
Yeah,
I'm really with you. I was just like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. But yeah, we'll get in on World of Warcraft here in a bit. Anyway, let's get in on some of the articles that we have here, since we've been talking for 30 minutes.
All right, man, start us off.
Yeah, so first thing, a couple of the things that we're excited for that are coming up, the couple games that we're excited for. Star Wars Squadrons is looking really good to me. I'm not much of a VR person. Like, I don't own a VR or anything like that, but I do love VR games, the ones that I've been able to play and ones that I've had the opportunity to play. But this one looks so freaking good, man. Oh my god. So Star Wars Squadrons is a ship-to-ship combat-focused flight sim from EA's Motive Studio. It lets you play as both Rebel and Imperial pilots. Though we've only seen a teaser trailer so far, it promises not only a solo campaign alongside multiplayer dogfights, but the option to play the entire game in VR. So I think that's really cool, and that's like something that I feel like a lot of people have wanted, like, for years, like ever since they've played like a dogfighting game of like Star Wars or whatever, where they're in the fucking space, you know, shooting and blasting. I feel like everybody has wanted to do that within like a virtual reality. Like who doesn't want to do that? Seriously.
Yeah, no, I have no argument there.
Yeah, honestly. So I'm really excited for that. It looks really good. There's a little teaser trailer, like I said, you can look at. I'm super excited for it. We'll include all of these links in the description below, by the way. But looking more into it, it definitely, you know, I think it's going to be something that kind of helps the VR world, you know, like kind of helps like shape it a little bit more, because the VR industry hasn't been as I don't know what the word is, like as prominent as I thought it would be, you know?
Yeah.
It's not as like, it's not taking over like I thought it would. I feel like that's just due to a lot of different things, you know, like timing, the games that are out for it, like all the kinds of like production that it has for it. I feel like there's not a lot for it, you know? So I'm hoping that this kind of shows the potential that it can unlock. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It definitely is going to be. It's going to be good. Like you can. So if you don't want VR, you don't have to play it in VR. But like,
exactly. That's what I like too. I think it's really cool. It gives you the option. That's really nice. So, but yeah, it says it'll be launching in October on PC, Xbox One, and PS4. Not only will the game feature cross-play between all platforms, it'll also support all major virtual reality headsets at launch too. So that's PlayStation VR, HTC Vive family, Valve Index, Oculus family, all those are accounted for. So that's really cool. I think that's really, really smart of them to just put it on like everything and let people play it the way they want to play it.
oh, for sure. Like I don't know. In my opinion, give VR like 10 years.
So
before it's come so far, give it 10 more years, bro. That's when I really want to invest in it.
That's what I'm thinking too. Like I think in the next decade or so we'll see the actual like peak of VR, or at least the start of it.
I mean, at this point, it's only going to get better because now it's like pretty cool. Like I got to play it like only a few times, and it was cool. I really enjoyed it. I was like, oh, this is kind of interesting. This is new. This is different. But I'm like, you know what? This could be better.
It can be, yeah. Like it's saying, like, you know, virtual reality has definitely struggled to capture like everybody's attention, and just, you know, because it's not quite there, you know, like it's just not quite there. The headsets remain bulky and expensive. It's just like, it's crazy. I don't know. Like it's still like you're buying a whole console when you're getting a VR headset. It's like you're paying for a whole console basically, you know? So it's a bit of an investment.
Oh, for sure. You're gonna have to put money down on it.
Yeah, because like I forget what the PlayStation VR headset was priced at, but it wasn't it like $300 right off the bat? Something like that.
Then it went down to like 200.
Then it went down to 2.
A long time.
Yeah, see, like I don't know, 300 is like, man, that's a lot for.
It
like
is a lot of money.
A whole separate thing that I have to buy from this console, you know.
I don't know how I feel about it, but you know, you win some, you lose some.
Really, honestly, that's life right there. But yeah, I'm excited for this. I think it'll be really cool. I'm excited to see more of it. I'm just like, I'm really hoping that it kind of helps shape the VR world a little bit.
Yeah, we can hope for it to be good, man.
But yeah, you want to take this next one, man? I know we're both really excited for this, but I know you're getting pretty hyped for this one coming out.
Yes. So unfortunately, there's not a whole lot on it. It was just released on, I think it was like Twitter and all that. So we're getting Skate 4. 10 years since Skate 3 came out. EA was like, hey, by the way, it's coming. So it was pretty much just like someone, like EA posted, and I guess the creator or the director who does the Skate games was just kind of like smiling, like, hey, it's like Skate 4 coming, and it's coming soon. And it was like, oh my God, the internet fucking exploded. I loved Skate 3. I thought the skate games were so cool because I was a little skater boy back in the day. You know?
Yo, me too, man.
The skinny jeans, the long hair.
I was a baggy. I went baggy, man. Yeah, I was.
You went baggy?
Yeah.
It's real 90s-y, though.
Yeah, you know, it's true. It's true.
It's real 90s-y. I like that.
It was, even though this was very early 2000s.
Yes. But yeah, no, I'm pumped for it because I thought they were really creative. Like, I've always loved Tony Hawk games. Don't get me wrong. Pro Skater was great. I thought Skate was better because Skate was more. It was, like if you want to do a kickflip on Tony Hawk, you press X.
Yeah, it was so much more.
On here, you had to use the joystick to like
oh my God,
do an ollie. Like you'd have to do the whole motion.
Dude, I loved that aspect. Like when
and
that
was
came out,
really creative.
Yeah, when that came out, when I first played that, I was like, this is incredible. Like this is the best thing for a skateboarding game like ever. Like, are you kidding me right now?
It's so much better than Tony Hawk's.
Oh, it was so much better than Tony Hawk's. Like nothing against Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Like credit where credit is due. Tony Hawk Pro Skater is absolutely incredible and has definitely like gotten a lot of hours out of me. But dude, when Skate came out, I was like, holy shit, I'm never playing another skateboarding game again. Like this takes the cake. Are you kidding me?
Exactly. It's so good.
God. It's
like,
so
will I be
good.
getting Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 remastered? Yes, of course. Will I be playing Skate 4? Absolutely.
There's
no way I'm not gonna play it.
Dude, I'm so excited. Oh my God. I'm really hoping that they have a really good like multiplayer setup too, because I really want to just like play it with everybody.
Yeah. So unfortunately, like, there's not too much on it yet because they just released it. Was it yesterday? So Sorry, I don't have anything more to tell you, but I'm sure in the next coming episodes, there'll be a ton of stuff that we're going to talk about. So just hold on. If I have to be patient for more games that I grew up loving, you guys at home have to as well.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
the way we're going to be transitioning here is a lot of people are going to be disappointed because I'm sure some of you who are listening don't know the news that came out yesterday. So yeah, sorry in advance, but Cyberpunk is getting delayed again. Oof.
Big
Yeah.
oof. Big oof.
Dude, I don't even know anymore.
Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna even come out.
Yeah, at this point, I think they're just playing with us. So I have a tweet from Cyberpunk Game, and well, that was the ad. And the co-founders and the head of the studio, let's see, Marcin, I'm not even Iwinski. I'm gonna go with that, and then Adam Badowski. They came out with a little I'm gonna read it for you guys in a second, but they came out with a little statement saying hey guys, this is what's going on and this is why we're doing it. So I'm curious to see what everybody thinks. All right, so quote. We have decided to move the launch of Cyberpunk 2077 from September 17th to November 19th. Those of you who are familiar with the way we make games know that we won't ship something which is not ready. Ready when it's done is not just a phrase we say because it's right, it's something we live by even when we know we'll take the heat for it. At the same time, we are fully aware of making such a decision costs us your trust, and trading trust for additional time is one of the hardest decisions a game developer could make. And despite we think it's the right decision for the game, we'd still like to apologize for making you wait longer. Our intention is to make Cyberpunk 2077 something that will stay with you for years to come. In the end, we hope you understand why we did it. I don't know. At the same time, or excuse me, at the time we are writing these words, Cyberpunk 2077 is finished, both content and gameplay wise. Why are we waiting? The quests, cutscenes, skills, and items, all the adventures Night City has to offer, it's all there. But with such an abundance of content and a complex system interweaving with each other, we need to properly go through everything, balance game mechanics, and fix lots of bugs. A huge world means a huge number of things to iron out, and we will spend the additional time doing exactly that. This week, journalists from all over the world are starting to independently play the game. We are eager and quite stressed to hear their opinions, as well as see your reaction when they publish their previews right after we air Night City Wire on the 25th of June. We hope this will satisfy some of your hunger for the game as we work to polish it for November's launch. I don't know. End quote, by the way. I don't know.
Yeah. The I don't know
if they're playing. I don't know if they're playing with me.
Yeah, I don't know either because honestly, I feel like there is some truth to that where, a big game does have a lot of bugs to iron out and a lot of things to work out. But I don't know. I'm really hoping that they don't release it, all of this stuff that happens. I'm really hoping they don't release it and then there's just a shit ton of bugs and all this stuff. And I feel like there's going to be no matter what, yeah,
it's going to be unavoidable.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a variance of bugs for just always, no matter what, especially with such a big game, right? So
yeah,
I appreciate the effort that I think they're trying to make. At least I don't know if they're just trying to jerk us around or anything like that. But I appreciate I appreciate the effort, that they I really do hope that they are actually taking the time to make sure that it is a fully playable, non-buggy, good game to play. It's not going to crash all the time. It's not going to just freak out all the time. I'm hoping, because we have definitely gotten our fair share of games that are just broken off the start, just absolutely broken, not playable, and it just sucks.
Yeah, and it's very frustrating.
It is. So I'm really hoping that this isn't just a stall tactic, Yeah,
because I thought it was when I first saw it, I was like, oh, it's got to be maybe for political reasons or other things, and it's nope. It's just they want to make sure the game is even better than it was supposed to be a month before. Mm-hmm. So I don't know, man. I'm into it. I think that's good for you guys. Proud of you for taking the right steps and to make sure your game is great. But as someone who's not sold on Cyberpunk at all, I don't think the game's gonna do that well, because I was all about Last of Us 2, and then all this stuff got leaked. Apparently Last of Us 2 is garbage.
Mm-hmm.
So who knows?
Yeah, I am not sure at all. It's so weird, man. And I just really want to see it. I just want to play it. I just want to get my hands on it. I'm so tired of like reading about it.
I want to see if I'm right or wrong at this point.
Yeah, same.
But
yeah,
anyway, sorry to be depressing on that one, guys.
Yeah, so sorry about that. But if you guys want to be more depressed, you guys can read more into this. There's a very lengthy article here. If you guys want to go ahead and read it, more than welcome. We're going to go ahead and put all these links in the description. But yeah, there's a lot of information here. There's definitely a lot of information here. Not just on the delay itself, but also Cyberpunk in general, like the entire story, the characters, all that kind of stuff. So a lot of good information here if you do want to just know more about it. So yeah, other news, we're gonna get into something a bit more, at least a little bit nicer in my opinion.
I would say
anyway.
this is positive.
More positive. There's gonna be 7 EA games coming to Nintendo Switch over the next year. So that's actually really exciting because I've been loving all of these like ports that they've been doing and putting over on the Switch. Like it's been so much fun. I've had a great time with a lot of them. It says so at EA Play Live earlier today, which was I believe was yesterday was when this happened, Respawn Entertainment senior social media manager Alex Ackerman announced the global publisher would be bringing 7 games to the Switch over the next 12 months. So you can expect 7 new games coming to the Switch in the next 12 months, including Burnout Paradise coming tomorrow and Apex Legends later this year. So Burnout Paradise should be coming out, I believe, like now, or if not, then very soon. And then Apex Legends this later this year, which I'm actually kind of curious to see. Like I'm very curious about Burnout because I love that game, but Apex Legends on the Switch, that's interesting. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't.
I mean, they have.
Dude, I'm not surprised. Why am I even going?
Oh no! Like I'm not surprised at all. I am not surprised at all. I'm just more or less like wondering how it's gonna run. You know. Because I feel like
I don't think it's gonna run good, man.
I don't think it is. I feel like it's a pretty intense game. Is it not?
It is, and it's a fast-paced game. So my biggest thing with it is if you're gonna play it on the actual handheld version of the Switch, don't even bother. At this point, you're gonna have to dock it, and you're gonna have to play with a Pro controller if you want to have any type of success.
That's what I'm wondering too, like how it's gonna be playing it mobile. Like I think it's cool, like being able to have that ability to play it though at all on the Switch. I think that's really cool. I'm just curious to see how it's gonna run. And yeah, obviously I'm sure it'll be free like it is on every other platform, so it'll be easy to check out and see how it runs.
Yeah, we'll see.
We will see. We will see. But there is going to be a bunch of other games coming, so keep your eye out for that. We'll also be talking about it, I'm sure, once they announce the other games that are going to be coming over to the Switch. So I'm super excited about that. But Burnout Paradise was a huge game for me when I was growing up. So Burnout games were they were just really good, man.
Super good.
Yeah. So I'm kind of excited about that. I think I'll pick up that one on the Switch, to be honest, because that's just a fun game to just mess. Like you're just going around crashing cars, man. Like what?
I mean, who doesn't love that?
What more do you need?
It's like Twisted Metal all over again.
Serious? Oh my god, Twisted Metal.
Love Twisted
so
Metal.
Good.
Twisted Metal.
Do they have that on the Switch? They need to get that from
No,
Sony.
not yet.
Yeah, they need to get that from
Freaking
Sony.
Sony.
Freaking Sony. You guys are.
I need a remaster of Twisted Metal.
Yeah, I need it too, but I don't own a PlayStation, so like you get on that, guys.
You need to get one.
Yeah, or they could just like give us the games and stop being a little bitch. Also, give us Metal Gear Solid 1. Sorry, I'm getting very upset here.
Breathe. Woosah.
Woosah. God, I love Bad Boys 2. It's such a good movie.
Bad Boy, dude. I got to see the latest one.
Oh, how was it?
Dude, it was good.
Ooh.
Like all 3 of those movies were fantastic.
Dude,
the third one was really good, bro.
I love Bad Boys and Bad Boys 1, so I wanted to see the latest one, but I haven't yet. So
yeah, when it comes out, you need to watch it. It's a cool movie.
I'm sure I will once it comes out on like DVD or whatever, if it comes out on a streaming platform.
Because usually people get all upset over how like after like so many years of doing the same movie, it's like, oh, they're so trash. Like the acting is just so good though. Like Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, phenomenal actors.
I love them together too.
Good.
I think they do
so good,
really well together too. Like
for sure.
Yeah,
they do a great job.
Yeah, I'm very excited about that.
Very impressed.
Awesome, sweet. Well, yeah, I'll definitely have to check that out once I get a chance to. I can't wait, man. Anyway,
another little side note.
Yeah, little side note there. Sorry, we just got a little off topic, but we're just gonna come into our last little article that we have for the day. So Blizzard banned over 74,000 World of Warcraft Classic accounts lately.
Goddamn.
Yeah, it's a lot of accounts. But Blizzard has made a statement that said the majority of those accounts were guilty of botting. So in other words, the accounts were found to be using automation tools to gather resources and kill enemies without an actual player being present. So I never really knew that botting was such a big thing in like I knew that it was a thing in the gaming world and everything like that when it first became a thing, when people started to like, you know, when botting became a thing. I remember it was kind of big. It was a big deal because people were upset, obviously. I mean, people who have worked really hard for like this grind and everything like that. And then there's other people who just, you know, fake it until they make it kind of thing.
Exactly.
So I get why it would be very upsetting, but I just had no idea that it was becoming such an issue with World of Warcraft Classic. It says, so while the use of automation tools is unambiguously in violation of the World of Warcraft Classic's end user license agreement, whatever, all that stuff, there exists an online trade in software that can expedite the grind. Bots have been the source of such consternation on the Blizzard forums lately, and it was probably inevitable given how grindy the Classic experience is. Now that makes
grindy.
It's so grindy. That makes me actually wonder if it wasn't that big of an issue on retail, because I know it's not as grindy. It's definitely not as grindy as Classic.
Oh, I doubt it's an issue on retail. Like
yeah,
this.
like I'm sure there is some cases of like people botting on retail, but I don't remember them ever banning over 74,000 accounts on retail because of botting. Like, just Jesus Christ, dude, that's insane.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I know
It's weird, man.
Man.
Because I thought botting was an issue when I was a RuneScape player.
Oh, same.
And I just got into like WoW. Like what was it last year? Classic came out.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, I think it was last year. Yeah.
Yeah, about last year, maybe a little over a year. So
Yeah.
like I assumed it was there, but it wasn't a thing that I paid attention to. But now like 74,000 people, that's a lot.
Yeah, that is a lot. And I did read a little bit more into this article that it did say that, like, you know, some of them were like actual people, just it kind of seemed like they were botting just because of how grindy the game actually is. Like, if you're just actually doing the grind like hardcore, you could just seem like a bot. Like that's how insane the grind is. So that's what's kind of cool. They're not cool. That's what's kind of interesting to me is that
Hey, don't do that. Don't cheat.
It's interesting to me that like they even have a hard time themselves deciphering sometimes if it's a bot or not because of how grindy the game actually is, you know? So
Yeah.
That's so cool. I think that's like really, really interesting that they banned over 74,000 accounts.
So
Jesus
many people.
Christ. That's so many people. Yeah. So yeah, guys, don't do that. I mean, come on. Like,
Yeah, don't ruin it for other people.
let's just talk on that for a second. One, you're ruining it for other people. Two, you're just being lazy. If you don't want to play or enjoy the benefits of the game and you can't put the time in, then that sucks, man. Like, I don't know what to tell you. It
You're
sucks.
just bad.
You're just, and I'll give you an example. I did that once.
You botted?
I didn't bot. No, this was before botting was like crazy. You know, it didn't get banned for 74,000 accounts getting botted. No, I was so lazy that I had paid somebody to power level my account. So power leveling was a thing where you could have them sign in to your account and like level your character like for a certain amount of levels or whatever, like however many you pick. And I was like getting up to a really hard point, and I was getting so fucking tired of the game, so I did it. And I was very young. I was very, very young. So like I was just stupid and I didn't want to do it. And that's just me being dumb. But nowadays when I play the game, I fucking love the grind, dude. I'm like, I live for the fucking grind. Like, it's so much fun. It sucks at points, but it's so fucking fun. It makes you love the game so much more when you put that amount of time in and you put that work in, and then you actually get to where you want it to go. It's such a fucking good feeling. It's an insane feeling, dude. It really is. But yeah,
All right,
no.
well, let me ask you this.
That's
before
my
we wrap it
story.
up. If we were to play WoW again, and I was like, all right, fine, Hunter, I'll re-download it. We'll play. Are you not doing retail? You're only doing classic.
I don't know, man. I think I might just do classic.
Fine.
Oh,
'Cause,
sorry.
like, WoW retail is just like a walk in the park, man.
It is. It's such a walk in the park, and like I
Just
also
enjoy it. The
I also
graphics, the
don't wanna-
flying.
yeah, I don't want to like go that high up in levels too. You know, like I don't know, like if that makes sense. I'm like, it feels different when you hit level 20 on classic versus level 20 on retail. You're like, oh sweet, level 20, only 100 more levels to go. It's like, Jesus.
I don't know, man.
I don't know, man.
We could figure that out, but I'm slowly itching to go towards WoW again with you.
Yeah, I'm quickly inching towards WoW right now. It's rough, dude. Every day is a new challenge.
Every day is a new hurdle for you, bro.
It really is. God damn it, World of Warcraft. And of course I see this thing, and I'm probably going to play World of Warcraft after this. That's probably going to happen.
God.
Anyway,
God.
Anyway, my terrible decisions aside, I think that's very interesting. And I'm glad to see that they're actually making efforts towards, like, you know, finding, like, you know, figuring out who's botting and whatnot and actually doing something about it, because it does,
agreed.
like you said, it does ruin the game for other people who did work hard for that fucking shit that you have.
Yeah. So, like I said, we've been seeing that a lot recently, of games really taking initiative and taking responsibility and making sure that their games are a safe place for people to play and a fair place for people to play.
Exactly. Sorry. Also, I just realized I am hearing my air conditioner in the background, so I do apologize for that if you guys have been hearing that the whole time. If it does bug you. Okay, cool. I do hear like a tiny little bit, but I do hope it wasn't too bad. Anyway,
Get over it, everybody. Get over it.
Get over it.
It's the summertime. What do you want?
It is the
Stop
summertime.
complaining in the comments below. Leave, a 5-star rating if you're listening on Spotify. Jesus. Disrespectful.
Oh my god. Yeah, what a good podcast. I had a great time today.
Dude,
this is
really good podcast. I've noticed we've definitely gotten better as we've done episodes.
Oh yeah,
Before
100%.
I felt in the beginning we were very robotic, like just article. Now it's just like, man, let's just hang out and talk. Let's just have a conversation. Let's just relax.
Yeah, because
I've definitely seen a lot of improvement from us.
Yeah, I enjoy that a lot more too. It's just, it feels a lot better
dude.
too, and I enjoy just having conversations about things instead of just like, you know, feeling like a robot, like you said, going through article and this and that and those.
It was like we crammed the articles in the last half hour of the show, but like the beginning of the show, we were just kind of shooting the shit.
Yeah, and we were just talking about like real shit, and I really enjoyed that. So like, guys, again, if you did enjoy that, let us know, because we could definitely do that some more. We love shooting
please.
the
It's
shit.
a lot easier for us just to kind of like wake up and be like, all right, bro, what do you want to talk about today?
It's like, shit, let's just, you know, let's talk about stuff. Anyway, yeah, I really enjoyed today. I thought it was a good one, and yeah, man, I'm really excited for this next week. Like, I'm just excited to see all this stuff come to life. So last week we talked about the upcoming console that you guys had your eye on, and that was kind of the thought of the week that we had. So I figured we would touch base on that real quick, and I guess I'll just go real quick. The upcoming console that I have my eye on the most is the PS5, to be honest, because I have always had Xbox. Ever since Xbox came out, I've always, you know, been an Xbox person, and the PlayStation 5 has been kind of reeling me in slowly but surely with their, you know, their exclusives, their PlayStation games. They have really good exclusive games, and I don't know, man. I'm really liking the look of it. I'm really just enjoying the like simplicity of it. So I'm excited to see everything that Xbox has to offer, but I'm not entirely sure which way I'm leaning at the moment. I'm not entirely sure which way I'm leaning, but I will tell you, at the moment, my eye is currently more on the PlayStation than it is the Xbox.
I 100% agree. I was the opposite. So I always had PlayStation.
Gotcha.
The only PlayStation I haven't owned is the PS3, because that's when I decided to dive into Xbox, and the Xbox 360, probably one of the greatest consoles to ever come out. And I just kind of kept with it. I was like, Xbox One's going to be great. And there was a lot of console war issues. But now that I have a PS4, I like it. It's sleek, it's nice, it's comfortable. So yeah, I'm going to be sticking with PlayStation, because any game I can get on the Xbox, I can just get on my PCs. So it's not like I'm not going to be able to play Halo or Gears if they ever come out with another Gears.
Yeah, that's
I'm
very
totally
true.
fine with it. So for me, man, I'm going with the PS5, hands down.
Very true. All right, awesome. Yeah, I'm really excited to see everything that they have to offer, though. Both everybody who's in this.
It's going to
race,
be interesting.
I'm very excited to see. Yeah. But did you want to lead us into the next thought of the week? I thought you had wrote a different one, but
so the one that I wrote down, are you still sold on Cyberpunk? That was the one that I was initially wanted to go with, but then you mentioned something while we were talking about Cyberpunk, and it honestly, not gonna lie to you, I totally forget what you said, but I really liked it. I should have wrote it down, You tell me to do this all the time. It was something about like, do you think like gaming companies, like, do you think it's fair? Or like, do you think they're doing this on purpose? It was something like that. Or do you trust games anymore? It was along
Mm,
those lines. So I'm just gonna
mm,
make one up in regards to all this. So like, one, are you sold on Cyberpunk? Do you think Cyberpunk is doing is a good thing, or do you think there's an ulterior motive here? And I
mm.
guess the second part of the question is, do you trust games anymore? Anytime you see a new game come out, do you trust it?
Yeah.
Like when Gears 5 was coming out, I love Gears of War, one of my favorite games series ever. Like I just love it.
Yeah.
Did not like Gears 4, did not like Judgment. Gears 5 was meh. Good
Yeah.
stories, bad multiplayers. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm going to leave you guys with. So mull that over for the next week. Just kind of smell it out, let it go. Hunter, you have anything to add to that?
Yeah, I just wanted I agree with you on that. I think that's a really good thought of the week, to be honest. Like, do you trust games anymore when they come out? Like, are you sold on them and be like, man, this is gonna be a good game? Or are you gonna be like, it's probably gonna be super buggy and broken, like right at the start? We shouldn't have that thought when a new video game is coming out, it's upsetting. So
I don't know, man.
I really like that. So yeah, like do you trust video games anymore? I like that a lot.
As of right now, I do not.
I like that a lot. Anyway, I think we also just found our title too for this podcast.
Yeah, boom, dude. We're doing it all in one shot.
All in one. This is an all in one, just so you guys know. But yeah, other than that, I don't have anything else to add. I thought today went fantastic. I really appreciate you guys tuning in to Rug and I's, bullshit and just hanging out, having a good time. And man, just let us know what you guys are excited for. Let us know if you guys enjoyed this podcast. Let us know everything that's going on. Seriously. Follow us on Twitter if you guys want to, Unclaimed XP. Subscribe to the YouTubes, favorite on Spotify or heart it, or do whatever you have to do. Do all the things, please. It really does help us out, and it really does show your support. We have been so humbled by everybody's support with this podcast. It's been so much fun, and yeah, just wanted to say thank you. So anything else to add, Rug?
No, just once again, thank you guys. Make sure you guys leave a comment. You like on the YouTube if you're listening on Spotify or you're listening on Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your podcast. Make sure you guys leave a great review and a comment of what you want to see next. And yeah, I'm all good. You guys have a fantastic rest of your weekend, your week, wherever you are in this world, whatever you're doing. You guys are amazing. You're awesome. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time.
Stay awesome.